Hey everyone, it's AYBL Main here. This is my series, AYBL Main's Top 5 series for albums, songs, movies, and the like. I'll be counting down those things, or at least ranking those things as I go along. Please take time to hit the red subscribe button down below. Please leave comments, maybe your top 5 in each particular category. That would be kind of cool. And whether you like or dislike the video. Other than that, guys, let's just sit back and enjoy and plug away at this series. I appreciate it. Hey everyone, this is AYBL Main, and we're going to cover the 2013. That's year 45 of the top 5 albums for every year that I've been alive. So let's kind of jump right in here. Making the top 5 is Arctic Monkeys' AM, which is, I liked it better than their debut album. That may be a hot take for some people. Really like the song Do I Want to Know, Are You Mine, Snap Out of It were all good tracks. NME had this as the #1 album of the 2010s. I'm not going to go that far, but it was a very strong album. It's got a little bit of blues rock and psychedelic rock, so check it out if you haven't. Speaking of psychedelic rock, this band here I just discovered in the last year. Very airy space rock psychedelic sound. Wooden ships back to land. It's got Ripley Johnson, who was also featured on the psychedelic band Moon Duo. So you should definitely check out this album. The title track is the one that kind of sticks out the most, but the whole album's just got this really weird, wonderful sound to it that I kind of latched onto, and ever since then I've been getting into neo psychedelic rock because of this band. So give it a chance. Dive in there. The next artist is Jason Isbell's Southeastern. This was kind of recommended to me from an old classmate back in high school, Amy. Amy, big shout out to you there. Kind of alternative country, which is the only alternative country that I've kind of listened to before this in any relative fashion was Sturgill Simpson. But this one's a little bit different. It's got a song called Stockholm and Super 8 that I thought were pretty cool. Cover Me Up as well. I know Dave Cobb, the producer, had asked Jason when they were in the studio that he would prefer that he try to take all these songs, that they do it all in one take, that he thought it would be much more authentic that way. And I don't know how much of that actually ended up translating into the finished product here, but that's such a unique way to do it, and maybe it actually worked out well for Jason to do it this way. So check out the album. I'm not a huge fan of country, but I was a fan of this album. Also making it in the top 5 is going to be Arcade Fire's Reflektor album. It's a double LP, kind of a little bit bold for them. A little bit more of a dance rock, kind of art rock kind of feel for them than in their prior stuff. The title track is good. Afterlife is good. We Exist as well. It's very highly critically acclaimed. To go out there and take a chance on doing double albums, especially in the 2010s, it's a big risk, and it actually paid off in this case. I don't think they slid down very much on quality. It's not as good as The Suburbs, but it's still a good album. But making it to #1 for me is going to be Kurt Weill's Waking on a Pretty Daze. Kurt Weill was a member of the War on Drugs, which is another band that I'm very high on, that we're going to be covering some more of their material as we go forward. Indie rock, psychedelic rock sound seems to be a theme going this year, right? That psychedelic thing keeps coming back. Check out the title track. Girl Named Alex is a really big one. KV Crimes is also a hit track off of that album. Give it a good run. You'll enjoy his stuff. Kind of a folksy psychedelic sound that I think you'll kind of enjoy. As far as the album that everybody said I was going to love, but I actually didn't, it's going to be the debut album of Run the Jewels. Before you go all mad on me here, I mean, I do like Run the Jewels #2, and I do like Run the Jewels #4. And I'm a big fan of Killer Mike, and I'm a big fan of hardcore rap, but I wasn't a fan of this album. I think the only song I really liked on here was 36 Chains. I thought that was a decent track, but everything else was just a little bit all over the place, and nothing that was rhythmically appealing, which I'm very big on sampling, and I'm very big on the rhythm and the music that's involved with things. So that's just who I am anyway. So that's all I've got for 2013. I'm hoping to get 2014 by the end of the weekend, but no promises. Okay, you guys take care. Bye-bye.